There we go. Let's see who comes in line. Okay. $1970s. $2004. Liberty. One person's in the door. 1982. Come on in and say hello. 1979. 2004. Two people in now. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nose. 2004. Nothing is there. Nothing in Liberty. 1977. $1964D. Nothing in Liberty. God we trust. Nothing to here. Hey, Fred, Michael Mercer and Fred Carson, how you doing? Just spending some time checking on coins. How you folks up to? Oops, upside down. Let's get this turned around. Ooh, a 1999. Let's see. Let's check the AM. It's a weak one. What do you guys think? Oh, they both left. Okay. No plurima. That is probably someone will check later. Let's go on this one. Dirty. Oof. Really messed up. Liberty. See the ear? Nope. Let's check here. AM. Nothing there. Too messed up. Let's see what we have on this coin here. Nothing there. D79. Liberty's okay. Three people in the room. Nice. Not bad. Nothing there. Okay. Three people in the room. 2007D. Just waiting for people to come in, checking some coins before other people come back on. I was sitting here and checking some coins. Thought, oh, why not check out who would come on my stream while I'm waiting and check out some coins. Let's see. 2004. Good Liberty Strike. That's good die. Hey, Midnight, how you doing? How are you, my friend? Just checking out some coins while I wait. Hey, Phil. What's up? How you guys been? Came on a little early because nothing on TV, and I was going through some coins, so I said, some I might as well just go ahead and check some coins out. Let's see what's going on. Went through a penny box of pennies already. Found some questionable coins. 2008. Nazir. Oh, you're driving from work? Well, be safe, dude. Driving sometimes the people out there don't know how to drive. Yeah, my wife gets mad at me sometimes when I drive and I'm listening to a stream, but sometimes that helps out. Concentration. How's the traffic? Well, you shouldn't be asking a question because you're driving. How's everybody doing today? Ooh, I'm trying to see if that's a Woody or not. 97. A lot of polishing marks, though. That's what those are. Ear is pretty defined. Let's see the back side. How was your day, midnight? I got some paperwork to do in a few minutes. Then I come on here real quick, see what's going on. Lucky if I see 30 cats in the next 40 minutes. Okay. Hey, Michael Mullins, how you doing? Okay. How you been, Michael? Oh, who's winning anyway? Cars. Oh. Yeah, I should have thought driving cats. Yeah, it should have been cars. I should have read that. Wow. I'm doing okay. I guess I wish I could have another day off, but back to work tomorrow. 97D. I went to go see a movie today. I saw Midway, a new one on Veterans. I should have went yesterday, but I just didn't get a chance to. I didn't feel like up to it. Then my wife said she insisted. Oh, are you kidding me? 24-24? Oh, that's awesome. Must have been a good game all this time. 1998. Too bad I wasn't a plane. Yeah. I check it anyway, just in case. Super Silverman, how you doing? That's a tone coin. It's got a little bit of blues, purple. Phil, you can actually see the coin? Wow. You must have it set up so you can see it on your dash. Hope work wasn't too heavy for you, or too large. Hey, Super, you want to come up on the panel? Oh, Midway? Yeah. It was good. I liked it. Even my wife, the only thing she slept in the really slow, quiet part of it, but most of it on the dive bombs, jeez, it was a little nerve-wracking. Okay. Let me get the setup for you. Hey, Slacker. How you doing, bud? Glad to see you. Want to come join us? Ooh, that's bad. I don't want to even take a look at that thing at all. Let's see what we have here. 82. Boy, those streaks. Okay, the link's above you. Hey, Phil.
What's going on?
Not much. It's going. How's the drive? You said you wouldn't see many cars there, huh?
No, not many.
Well, that's good. Makes you feel
Driving about
fast.
40 miles on the parkway.
Yeah, California, you wouldn't see 40 cars. You see 400 cars.
Yeah. What's up, Slacker?
Is that Phil?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Phil?
What's up? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right.
Wasn't a commercial that said, "What's up?"
What's up?
Oh, Scooper's here.
Oh, man, talk about old school right there.
What you got there? Oh, you just adjusted it. How far is it from your place to home? Half-hour drive, you said? 40-minute drive, you said? Okay. Get out of that one. Stay on this one. What you up to today, Slacker?
Oh, not much.
Yeah.
Am I echoing? Thought I turned on my YouTube side off.
Turn on your what?
Oh, I hear an echo, and I thought I had all my YouTube side turned off so it wouldn't echo.
Probably mine. It's always mine. Let me refresh.
Okay. So what'd you do today? Did you work today?
No, actually, I was off today. Family member went in for a CT scan. We weren't expecting good news, but the good Lord prevailed, and the CT scan came out clear.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Yes, we were very happy to hear about that.
I'm glad to hear about that. I know what that feels like.
So what have you been up to?
I'm sorry?
I said, what have you been up to?
Well, I barbecued today, and I also went to see a movie called Midway.
Oh, I've heard about Midway.
Yeah. It's kind of close to me because my dad was in World War II, and so was his two brothers and a couple of cousins. So a lot of those things that those people, felt when they're overseas, the family members are there. My dad, I haven't really talked about it, but towards the end of his life, he started talking to me about things that went on in the war. And so I got it firsthand.
I really want to see the movie called The Current War.
Yeah, I just saw previews of it today. Where did I see it at? Where did I see the previews at? Oh, in the movie house. They were showing excerpts of it. looks pretty good to me.
Looks really good to me, but they don't have it in our area.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess they think that a small town like us, full of rednecks, we're not intelligent enough to get the gist of the movie.
Yeah, right. As a matter of fact, I found out what the word redneck came from.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I'm a sort of a history buff, right?
uh-huh.
So I kept, listening to people tell me that this is what it meant and that it was derogatory. And actually, what happened was in Appalachia, in the Appalachian Mountains, there was people fighting for labor rights and pay and a few other things. And I found out that they sent Pinkerton men from one of the coal mining companies to break up the strike during the mining strikes up in Appalachia, and to make sure they would know who's who, they would put handkerchiefs on, red handkerchiefs, and that's how the term became rednecks.
Okay.
I looked it up in the Wikipedia, but I also went a couple of friends of mine online. I think it was I'm trying to remember if it was Dave Carlisle or somebody from the area, and he told me that they had that story and they've heard that before. And another person said, "Well, I never heard that before," and he was saying that another person came in defense of the reading that it was a redneck was because they wore red handkerchiefs. Isn't that something?
That's pretty cool. That's like you've heard Marines called leathernecks.
Yeah.
It's because they had in old style uniforms, they had a leather strap that covered the back of their neck to keep from getting hit, by blades. So that's how they kind of got the term leatherneck.
Hello, Terry.
And hey, Terry. So to all the veterans out there, thank you for your service.
Past, present, and for future.
Yes.
I got a few students at the high school that I'm teaching at. Some of them are going in as soon as they graduate. And they're only 17 right now.
And it was Colorado coin hunter or hunting.
I haven't seen it yet. Oh, there it is. Hey, Colorado, how you doing? I don't know if I have him as a sub. There we go. For some reason, I haven't been able to get my YouTube to work, so I can do it on both sides. Okay, I've got it muted. Let's see. I don't know if I'm about Terry either. I want to make sure everybody's. Yep, I am. I'm on his list. So, what else you do today?
No, not much. Just had to make sure that CT scan was clear.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of visited after that.
Yeah, that would be scary for a while. So were you guys there for a long time or just enough for the results to come back from the CT scan?
Not long at all.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing some of the stuff they can do nowadays. I probably can almost have a medical degree with my dad being in the hospital. I've heard so many terminology and so much of the procedures they've had. That was pretty neat, some of the stuff that I learned. I know what to expect when I get to the hospital, if I ever do.
Let's pray that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I pray that every day to myself. Especially when you start getting advanced age and you feel aches and pains and you kind of figure, could this be this? Could this be that? Nah. I'm getting to be hypochondriac,
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Oh, hey, Midnight. How are you doing?
Midnight's was, I think, one of the first ones that got in here.
Oh, hey, you just popped up with a hey slacker.
Oh,
Saying hi back.
man, I got a lot of copper this time around. This last box I got.
Hanging in there, Midnight. I'm hanging in there.
So you go back to work tomorrow?
No, actually, I'm off tomorrow as well.
Awesome. Good.
But next week is going to be like super busy.
Oh, what to make up the time that you've taken off now, or
No,
just because-
no, it's just I'm just going to be busy. There must be something going on that I don't know about just yet.
Uh-huh. Well, there's always the alternative.
That's true.
Not being busy and being idle. Sometimes it's good, and a lot of times it's all right, and many times it makes the day a little longer. Staying busy it makes my day go faster.
Yeah, it's not good when I go idle. The gnome gets very dangerous.
I could feel that with a
Do what, Hector?
Sorry about that.
But what did you say?
No, I was just wondering if being busy. That's all.
Yeah, when I get idle, if I get bored, I start tinkering and building and stuff, and that's why the gnome has been dangerous lately.
Well, at least it's a good productive way. You could be doing other things that are worse. Colorado says that he spent 3 years in one, and that's no fun. Yeah, believe me, that is yeah, my dad was in ICU for 3 different times in 3 different years, and in most times he was there for 3 to 4 months at a time. So yeah, I'm not a fan of fans. I mean, I'm the hospitals. I mean, but
Stands.
yeah, but there's some really great people in those ICUs. I tell you that right now. The nurses, the doctors.
Depressing places.
Yeah, I don't. My niece is a trauma nurse, and she's had a few patients that really got to her, and so I don't know how she handles it all the time when she has patients, you know, that stay in there for a long time and they get to the point where they're really, you know, not savable. Especially the one I can't see is myself, is oncology for children, pediatrics. That must be really tough. But anyway, at least you have good news, and that's the best part right there.
Yes.
That is good news. Yeah, I remember a few times when my dad had to have a procedure, and they could have determined, you know, how bad or good it was for him in the future, and they all came out okay. I'm surprised, you know. My dad was 93 when he passed away, so he made a promise to try to make it to 100. Didn't make it, but that's okay. He did his best.
93 is a good run.
Yeah. But I know one of his friends is 96 right now. He was in the Battle of the Bulge. I need to go see him. Not so much that that he's a veteran, but he was one of my dad's friends. That's why I want to go see him. He also made the news too. When he was in World War II, he was part of an artillery group, and he went to Austria and went to a place where they were bunking up in a barn. He lost his wallet, and that was in 1945 or 45 or 44. I forget. The owner, who was the grandson of the original owner of the barn, found it as they were remodeling the barn. So he looks him up 75 years later. Found him here in town. Hello, Edwin. How you doing?
You like historical facts. Have you ever heard of a challenge coin?
Yes, I do.
You know the origin of it?
I know that in the current state, it's between soldiers that give their coins to each other, but I don't know the origination.
Okay, it's back before dog tags. This is kind of how dog tags came to be. But I believe it was World War One. I forget which war, but even the really rich people, it was an honor to serve the country. So there was this one soldier from a rich family who decided to get these little medallions made that had the emblem of his unit. Whatever detachment or unit that was, whatever their design or their logo, or so to speak, was, that's what he had put on these medallions. And he had one made for everybody in the unit. Well, he was, I believe he was shot down, or no, he was captured shot down, I think. But anyway, the Germans got him. I think that's right. I'll have to look it up to get all my facts, super straight. But anyway, he was captured by the Germans, and they took everything except for this little medallion, which he had in a little pouch on a chain around his neck, because they didn't know what it was, and it wasn't dangerous. It wasn't a weapon, so they really didn't take that from him. And he was a prisoner of war, and it was just really bad. So what he ended up doing is he escaped. He grabbed just regular clothes and to disguise himself kind of as a civilian, and he was trying to make it for the French, to a French-run area, a French border or a base.
Right.
Well, the bad thing is that the Germans were already posing as civilians, so the French were popping any civilian that was getting near a military installation, thinking it was a German soldier trying to do sabotage. But fortunately, they didn't shoot him. They almost did. They didn't shoot him, but he told them, "Look, I'm an American. I'm American. Look at this. Look at this." And he showed them the little medallions that this is my unit. I'm with the American military. And fortunately, they stayed his execution, looked into it, and indeed found that unit was an American operating unit, and that saved his life. So the government decided that all military personnel would have these coins, to denote that they were with the American military and what unit they served in. And as time passed, it kind of gave way, like I said, to the dog tags and such. But now challenge coins, and this is how they kind of got to be called challenge coins. Well, back when they were still before the dog tags, let me take a step back. The officers would challenge you, show me your coin, and if you didn't have it, you were in trouble. That was, I can't compare. I've never been in the military, so I can't compare it. It was almost like a violation of the uniform code. And but if you showed it to them, you were okay. And but then again, like I said, the dog tags came around, and now challenge coins kind of went into a phase of like, if you're at the bar or whatever, you had these challenge coins, and whoever the lowest ranking challenge coin or whatever would have to buy the drinks and stuff like that. You had challenges where if you were bettered, you'd have buy the drinks and such like that. They're also given as gifts, like if you were serving in a unit and a general asked you to, someone of high rank, like a general or a colonel, asked you for like a specific task or something, and you did like this really exemplary job, he would give you a challenge coin as a reward, saying, hey, you did a crack job. Here's my coin. I'm giving you my approval.
I'm looking at a Google search, and this is during World War I, the French wore a bracelet with a metal disc called a plaque de patente. Well, I can't pronounce it right. Plaque de patente. It was engraved with a soldier's name, rank, and formation. When the United States entered World War I in 1917, all soldiers were issued 2 aluminum tags that were hand stamped with their name, rank, serial number, unit, and religion.
Yeah, that's the dog tag, but the actual coin, there's a story a little bit earlier than that.
Yeah, let me see what that says. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see the Army one with a regiment in the back. Marines. The challenge coin. Maybe a small coin, a medallion wearing or bearing the organization's insignia, emblem, and carried by the organization members. Traditionally, they might be given to prove membership when challenged. There you go. Let's see. Origins. Wow. That's too much to read. That's okay.
Kind of an example of one here.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, my dad had one from his unit, but I don't have any more. What I have now, darn it, did I drop it? No, here it is. I've got this. This is his hat pin, and it is a. Let me see if I can get it in the right split in the right spot. Let's see. There we go. Well, that's only part of it. Let me get higher. And this is my dad's unit. I think you've seen it before on my. It's a Terror Leaf. Matter of fact, Sheldon recognized it right away because this is part of the Schofield Barracks. It's red on the background with the Terror Leaf, which makes poi.
Oh, that's your avatar.
Yeah. Yeah, I used it for this month for my dad's in my dad's memory for him being a veteran. Ooh, 1972. For some reason, I like the 70 coins.
I actually have a coin that came off of Air Force One.
Really?
Yeah, my buddy of mine, a Trinity Crafter, was an officer in the Los Angeles area. And when Air Force One landed at LAX, he was part of the detail. And he got me a coin off of Air Force One.
So it's got the presidential seal on it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Presidential seal. Hang on a minute. I don't remember. There's two aircraft that are designated Air Force One. Well, any aircraft that the president is on, I don't care if it's an old biplane, it's designated Air Force One if the president's aboard. But you know what I mean, the official big jets. There's 2 tail numbers. Okay, mine came off of tail number 29000. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the tail fin with the number on it.
Not really. I see the white. I see the ailerons, the tail. Oh, there you go. 29000. 29000.
Yep.
I had Air Force One fly over my house.
And there it is. He's on the tarmac.
It got so close to my house, I can actually see people in the windows.
That's cool.
Yeah, we were having warbirds fly over, F-14s, and I forget the other ones, Tomcats. They were flying over our house, and it was a World War II what do you call it? Fly-in, and I saw P-51s, Corsairs, I saw B-17s, B-25 Mitchells. I saw quite a few airplanes. I usually just sat in the backyard and watched the planes fly, and there was about 80 or 90 planes showed up, and then they said that President Bush's plane was flying over because it couldn't land; it could just fly over. And I think this is the Daddy Bush, and sure enough, that plane was huge. And I got a video of it, but I just have to find it.
That's the coin.
There you go. Nice.
And then the reverse
President's seal. Yeah, cool. I wonder where Silver went. He went quiet. Silver, you still there with us? Huh. He must not be close by. Yeah.
I don't want to offend anybody in here that may be a Democrat. But he did give me a congressional coin that he got. And this one I think will be worth money someday.
Nancy Pelosi?
Yep.
Well, I am a Democrat only by registration, but I've crossed lines.
And that's the front.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the House Representative seal. Okay.
No, the Democratic leader.
Oh, Pelosi?
House of Representatives, yeah. But yeah, it's there it is, Nancy Pelosi.
Wow. The one I would have liked to have gotten was oh shoot. I would have liked to have gotten a John F. Kennedy challenge coin.
Midnight says it's worth more in the garbage.
That would depend where the garbage is. Yeah, I always thought of getting my dad's challenge coin. We were planning to when his funeral we were going to pass some out to the family, but they get pricey, for that many.
And Midnight, say what you will, but it is a piece of history.
Yeah, third line being the president. Hey, what's it? What did I see about? I think coin hunting couples having some kind of drawing tonight, or some kind of. They're giving away a half-ounce silver and a. I don't remember what the coin was. Some 1 ounce round.
I don't know. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, okay.
What did I do with those coins? Oh, I gotta go put those back.
I gotta move my current location for coin collecting. I gotta move it to my office. I gotta find a way of organization. Do it again. I see Sal's up there watching me. Kind of spooky.
Okay, just to prove I actually have the coins and not just pictures. There we go. That's the presidential. That's the one off of Air Force One.
What's the years on it? It says. Is those the years?
It doesn't say the year. It just has, those are the tail numbers. Those are the two tail numbers, and mine came from the 29000. And then here's the presidential seal.
Looks like a heavy coin too.
Yeah, they've got some weight to them.
You know what it's made out of besides clad? You think?
No, they're non-remarkable metals. I mean, they're decorative. Some of these things can be worth money depending on what unit or what. Like this one, I looked on eBay. They were asking almost $500 for these.
Really?
But that's eBay. And then here's the Pelosi coin.
Yeah. shoot, some of these here are like, well, for the Marine Corps one, I'm not sure what makes it so valuable, but $375.
That's what I'm saying. Depending on the coin, they can be worth money. But military uses them. Police departments and such, they use them, and I think fire departments even have challenge with, along with your congressional and government type stuff.
Huh.
Most of the coins I have are police related because Trini sent those to me. I do have one from like the Secret Service. Got some from the Air Force. Let me look. I hate getting them out of the case.
Yeah, I'm looking at a whole bunch of them. Their prices are all over the place. Yeah, you're right. It depends on. They even have one for Star Wars.
I'm sorry, I was away from the computer. What was that, Hector?
Oh, just that there's a challenge coin for Star Wars.
This is from Annapolis. One of Trini's family members went to Annapolis, and this is the challenge coin from that. And then this is the Secret Service one. So, interesting things.
Yeah. Midnight says that at his brother's funeral, they gave him a coin from his Special Forces division.
I have a coin given to me at my brother's funeral from a stuff. That is cool.
At my dad's funeral, 4 of my cousins who served in the military, 2 in Vietnam and 2 in the late 70s. One was in the Air Force and the other one was in the Navy. And then my 2 cousins were the older ones that went to Vietnam. They were Navy and Army. And they put their patches on on my dad's coffin, and all 4 of them saluted. It was kind of cool that way too, because both their dads served at the same time with my dad during World War II.
Yeah, I've got some Air Force coins, but they're in my dad's flag case, and I can't pull them out.
No, don't. That's fine. So let me check something out and check to make sure I haven't missed any of your videos yet.
I don't think I have anything else out that's new.
Okay.
Except for the laser one is my latest one.
Yeah. I saw that one.
I need to make one for Nerd. I've just been lazy and hadn't got around to it.
Well, you had things to do too. I mean, today would have been good, but you had, it's my family, and tomorrow you're going to be off, so you're going to be busy the rest of the week, pretty sure.
Bless her heart. Nerd sent me her channel coin or channel round.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to make my sticker. I haven't done that yet.
That's it. That's the stacking Nerd.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah, I just love Nerd. She is so funny. Very sweet, too. She knows I love dragons, and so she sent me 2 of the World of Dragons rounds, a copper and a silver. These are the Chinese dragon. And then she sent me a cloth kind of embroidered type dragon keychain.
Ooh.
Huh?
Super just dropped off.
Oh.
Hello, Lincoln. How you doing?
And that is, of course, from the Stacking Nerd.
She made that herself, huh?
The sticker?
The keychain.
Oh, the keychain. No, she found it at Dragon Con. It's like this huge convention in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. It spans or I think this year maybe 5 high-rise hotels that are all kind of grouped together in the downtown area. And I mean, it takes up all 5 of these huge hotels. It's like the biggest con there is, other than those in California. And she and her husband go every year. And so she, well, bless her heart, she didn't have to do it. She just wanted to do it. And she told me why, because she had been in the hospital. She was in pain. She wasn't feeling good, and she was bored. There wasn't anything on TV. She was, all alone. I guess they had kicked the visitors out, or her husband, just wasn't there at that particular time. Mm-hmm. And I did a live stream. And when I found out she was in the hospital, I extended the live stream, just so people could keep her company, talk to her, Oh my God, that meant the world to her.
Yeah.
So she got me these. And then the year before that, or a year before this last one, she gave me this. It's a little dragon, this little die holder, a little dragon holding a 20-sided die that came from Stacking Nerd.
Wow.
But she's really sweet. I like her.
When you said that she was glad to have you talk to her, well, we're waiting in the waiting room when my dad had certain procedures done. Sometimes it'd be an hour or two, or they would change shift change in the nurses, and we had to wait in the waiting room. And there was people galore in the trauma room, well, the trauma waiting room. And we would meet people like one of their family members got in a car accident and they were burnt, because that's the regional area where we have our burn unit. And other people said there was a shooting, and sure enough, the family was there from the shooting. Boy, that's okay, Lincoln. I'm glad you even came by. Glad to see you again. And we met a lot of people with a lot of different tragedies or different situations that, you almost start talking to them and they're almost like become uninhibited about what they talk about, and they talk to you about, their family member. It's comforting. Yeah, and she's probably right. It felt the world to her. It was.
And if I can find it, I'll show you something else I sent to her as a gift. Although I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I packed it up somewhere else. Damn it. Where is my horde symbol? Horde. Oh, it's hell getting old.
Funny. Want to trade age?
No, thanks.
Okay.
10 o'clock was finished this second.
Oh, no, man, I can't find my horde symbol.
Your what symbol?
Horde. It's a game I play, and she played the same game, and she's a big hordey. And when I got the horde symbol made, I told my buddy to make her one and just send it to her. Don't warn her, just let it show up, and it had my COAs and stuff with it. And he had wrote a note to her, said, Slacker said, give you this.
Oh, nice.
Because I knew if there was anybody that could appreciate it, it was her.
Yeah, I've been deciding if I wanted to make a sticker, if I want to put it on an adhesive back or a magnet. I'm leaning more towards the magnet.
Do what now?
Well, I wanted to make a sticker for my channel, and I haven't decided to do one or not. I'm all supporting our unions, but darn, I want my mail. Yeah, my brother-in-law would argue the point that his mail's on time. He's a mailman and a veteran.
Oh man, I know that symbol has got to be around here somewhere. I just don't know what I did with it. It's in a box somewhere.
Well, if you asked me to find something, I could not find it in my house right now.
Well, this would be a great opportunity to show you some poured silver because I got this main box out.
Do you? Go for it. You did that on last Tuesday or last week, you said?
What?
When you did some pours.
Oh, no. I'm still working on that.
Oh, okay.
No, this is stuff I've gotten from just over the time from different pours and just part of the collection. Ah, there it is. There's my horde symbol. Yes, I knew I'd put it back in there.
Oh, it's almost like a medallion.
Yeah, it's got a bale on it, so you can wear it as
Ah.
a necklace. But it's 1.4 ounces.
A silver?
Yeah,
Woo-wee.
yeah, it's 1.4 ounces, 999 fine, and I had one of these sent to Stacking Nerd. And,
Nice.
Mac pours these, or he did. It came off of a 3D print, and so I sent the little plastic version up to him, and he made these. They're custom.
Nice.
Now let me show you some artwork here.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Vulcans?
You Star Trek Vulcans? Yeah.
No, not Spock. There's a husband and wife pouring team. They were part of Metals Mafia called Vulcan 5678 and Mrs. Vulcan 5678. In fact, that's Vulcan's logo, the blue with the V,
Uh-huh.
and that's Mrs. Vulcan, the V with the wings. So check this out. I gotta make sure this camera focuses on it because this is just awesome.
I like that.
Come on, focus properly. There's too much detail.
Is that a tiger?
Yes, or lioness is what she calls it, the lioness. Everybody calls it the tiger because it looks like a tiger.
Actually, because of the stripes around the neck.
Right, but you can see all the fur and this camera does not do it justice. You can see the little whiskers.
Yeah.
Mrs. V. The Vulcans are awesome when it comes to poured silver, I'm telling you. Let me see. What else have I got in here? Oh, this is that fish hook from that movie about oh crap. It's got the Hawaiian people in it. The fisherman with the magic hook or whatever that came from some Hawaiian god.
Uh-huh.
This is it. Sagan poured this one. I don't know if you can see all the detail in it.
Yeah, I can. It looks like waves, but I'm pretty sure it's something a little bit more.
Yeah, it's a really nice piece. He gave this for making a computer ad for him.
It's 11:30 over there almost.
Yes, 11:25. Got me a Texas Star from SJ's Mixed Adventures.
I know SJ. Can I see the back?
Has her stamp SJ. It's 2.6 ounces, 999 fine. I like the pour lines in it.
There was one that's called Silver Ripples, and you can actually see the pour in the back and the waves.
Yeah, wait a minute. Let me get me a pit piece out. You'll see some pour lines. If I can find me a pit piece, I've got enough of them. Should be easy enough. Oh, here's a dragon from the bear.
Oh yeah.
This is the first dragon I got silver-wise, and I got it from Bear.
Oh, that's sharp.
And what does this one weigh? 2.5 ounces.
Whoa, you got some money in that one. But I heard that the price of the silver went down yesterday. I haven't checked it.
Yeah, it has. It's gone down. I showed you my Cylon fighter.
Yes, it did.
That's 8.5 ounces. Okay, here's some pit pieces. That's the Pit Woo. That is the Pit Woo. Kind of a Asian looking guy from like Asian culture. And it is 3.2 ounces, 999 fine silver, and it is serial number 3.
What is it? 1688 right now.
Huh?
The silver is 1688 right now.
And
Oh,
it just hit the tripod a little. But you can see the pour lines in that.
yeah, I do.
And then the matching pet, Puff, he calls it the Puff Dragon. That's the little dog or the foo dog that goes with the Pit Woo. I think this is a 1 ounce. 1.1 ounces. Again, kind of some really cool pour lines, and it's a matching serial number of 3.
That's nice. I like round ones for some reason. Maybe because it reminds me of coins.
You like what?
Round silvers, like that.
Uh-huh.
I think I like it because it's the same shape as the coin is a coin. I've seen some pours from other people from all over the world, on YouTube, and they show different kinds. I always watch the end because I usually get to know the process of how they started off with, but usually at the end, I like to see what they've come out with, already poured and polished and like that.
Let's see. I won this in a contest, and this is done by Nautical Silver, and this is an actual weight for like your scales. It is 3.95 ounces Troy, 999 fine.
Wow.
So it's almost 4 ounces.
So it's not used for calibration then?
No, it's simply just to look like a weight. But
Yeah.
there it is, not Nautical Silver. Clever Coin was the one that held the contest, but that's Nautical Silver's stamp.
The one that I would like to do is get a silver bullet from the Lone Ranger.
Oh, there's silver bullets out there I would love to get. I've seen poured, but I just right now I'm just not in any position to buy any silver.
Yeah, I'm just we've spent a lot of money just catching up on paying our house off, and we had to pay the taxes next month. So after the first of the year, I'm gonna try to be more inventive. Let's put it that way, and get some coins and start, really processing the my channel. Ooh, what would really be crazy? I don't know how this would be, but I would like to get a silver set of a chess game.
I'm sure there's somebody out there making one.
Oh, I'm sure, but I'm talking about the price. So,
And here's this one's, I think, right at 3 ounces.
is that a Hawaiian design?
It's it's just a totem. I don't know if it's a Hawaiian design or not. Now, I do have one that is a Hawaiian design, and I got this from got it from Minihune Stacker. You've heard of Minihune, haven't you?
No, sir.
Oh, look him up if you like poured silver.
Let me write that down. What's the name again?
MENEHUNE, or it's either Minihune or Minihune.
MENEHUME. You said
NE.
ME.
N. As in no.
Hune, not Hume.
Yeah, Hune. NE.
And that's his whole channel name.
No, it's that Minihune Stacker.
Stacker. Okay. I'm right
Here
here
you go.
right now. I'll check them out later.
Here's a piece of pizza from Corn Dog 42. I love that pizza.
God. Do you have the whole pizza?
No, that's over an ounce.
It would have been nice to have a little round coin plastic container and have all those in there.
No, he actually made like a little square pizza box looking thing, and it has a full pizza of those little pizza slices in it.
Oh, well, out of cardboard too?
I think he made the little box out of cardboard.
Wow.
But it's so cool. That little pizza is cool. I'm just glad to have one of the pizza slices.
I see you have some business cards up there too.
Yes. Which ones are you interested in?
Well, the one I can't really read is the one above the dog that says something about crafter.
Oh, that's a Minihune Melt Hut. Yeah, that's
Okay.
him. That's Minihune.
Okay. Is that a different channel?
No, same guy.
Same guy?
He's on several different channels. He's on let's see, Facebook, Instagram, and 2 others that I don't quite recognize. YouTube, of course.
Yeah. I don't see how they have time to do all that.
And this, oh my gosh, I love this one.
Oh, Lord.
6.7 ounces. This is done by Rick's Metalworks.
Is that the biggest piece you have?
6.5, sorry, 6.52 ounces
That's huge.
by Rick's Metalworks. I love that dragon. No, the biggest silver piece that I have as far as poured into like a piece of art is that Cylon Fighter, which is 8.5 ounces.
Uh-huh.
And I think we picked up one person. Good, because I thought I bored everybody away. We were only
No. Oh, no, we got 2 now. We got 6 on the panel. I mean, 6 on the room.
I know that you're mainly a coin hunting type channel. There's probably most of your followers don't really care about board.
I'm interested in everything.
This is an arrowhead that Mr. Vulcan poured. Wish it would focus better. Yeah, there we go. See, there's the Vulcan stamp.
Yeah.
But he actually has a neighbor where he lives that found all these arrowheads when he was out by a river somewhere, and he brought them back and asked Vulcan if he could cast them. And Vulcan said, yeah, sure. So he did, and this is one of them.
That's cool.
And this is one of Vulcan's earliest pieces. This is what I hope to achieve soon. Is a little tiny half-ounce bar.
Oh, that's a 1 ounce bar?
It's a half-ounce.
Oh, a half ounce.
Little tiny half-ounce. But that's one of his early pieces when he was first starting out.
Well, we got 7 now. Time Traveler, how you doing?
Hey, time traveler.
I don't know if I've known him before. Let me see.
I apologize, everybody. I'm doing a little bit of a show and tell here. Oh, there's Bigfoot. Hey, Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, Time Traveler. I have him subscribed.
Did I hear Bigfoot? I don't know if I like that guy.
Did you hear that, Bigfoot? He's talking.
I'm sure he heard it. I need that silver arrowhead. It's gnome hunting season.
Oh no!
He hates the gnome. That's why Sal doesn't like him.
Oh, poor Sal. Poor both of them. As a matter of fact, my wife's waving at me. We got some forms to fill out before tomorrow, and so I gotta get out for a little bit. But I'll be back. If you're gonna be hanging around somewhere I'll come looking for you.
I'll,
It's late though for you. I mean, it's almost 11:30 there.
yeah, I know. Yeah, I should be around, but I won't be able to stay very long. Like this one was a gift.
You're kidding me.
No, I was in a stream. That was when Metals Mafia used to stream, and there's a guy on there called Gold Bear Bunny, GBB, and I knew he was famous for like if they were pouring something, he would say, "Send that to so and so," and they know, okay, well we'll send it to so and so. Well, I was watching Pitt pour these live, and all of a sudden, GBB popped up and said, "Yeah, that one looks like it needs to go to Slacker Stacker." And Pitt said, "Okay, it's going there." I thought he was kidding. And I was like, "Oh, thanks for the vote, but I doubt that will happen." And then Pitt, after the stream, Pitt contacted me and said, "Dude, he was like serious. You've got a 4-ounce gold coming." I was like, "No way."
Were you there on the stream when I was talking to Rich Kelly, Cajun, and there's quite a few of us in there, and we were talking about old shows that we grew up on, and I mentioned the Johnny Quest, which is the only real animation cartoon that I really watched as a kid, because I thought a lot of the cartoons that I was watching were kind of like a little too mature for me. And sure enough, he says, "Hey, I work for so and so company, and I remaster these, and I redo the audio and the visual on it, and I enhance the video." And I said, "I'll tell you what, I'll send you one."
That's cool.
Yeah, I got the whole series in my hand right now.
Yeah, you told me, because we went through so many old TV shows,
Yeah.
movies, and that's when I showed you the Cylon Fighter.
Oh, I see. That's right. We're talking about that too. We talked about the Thunderbirds too, the puppet ones.
The Thunderbirds, yes.
Yeah, remember that? We were talking about the strings that were on it, and it was like, okay, it's kind of fake, but at the same time, the voices were good, the story was good, and I kind of enjoyed it that way, because even though it's fake and you can see the strings, I thought it was still a good program.
I thought the characters looked scary.
They reminded me of Chucky's Play.
They remind me of Puppet Master movies.
Oh, do you remember the Child's Play? That movie?
Yeah.
Or Chucky? Is that the one, Chucky?
Yeah, that's Child's Play.
Yeah, those puppets remind me of Chucky.
There's a Silver Baggins bar.
There you go.
When he was Silver Baggins. Do you remember the Puppet Masters?
It sounds familiar, but I can't pin them down right now.
Basically, it was back in World War II, and there was a Jewish, he would do puppet shows, and he would hand make his puppets, and they looked, comical, like puppets, but they were also very lifelike for some reason. And so his puppet shows were just like famous throughout Germany. Well, when the Third Reich started up and started the persecution of the Jewish people, he got caught up in that and somehow passed on all his collection off, and they actually got out of the country. But the puppets are actual characters. If you look at the stories, they're actual characters of people and even German officers and such that he knew. Like the one with the black hat that had the skull face, little spikes in the eye sockets and such. That was Major Hess. He was an SS officer, and that's what he perceived the SS officer as, and that's how he made the puppet.
Actually, I am looking at what you said. I put down the Jewish puppet masters behind World War II, World Web of Deceit. Wow, I never knew that part. I'm pretty much into World War II stuff, European and Japanese. Not so much in Italian theater, but mostly the Japanese and the German famous Forrestal, Secretary Chamberlain of the British Empire, Ambassador to Washington, Jerzy Potocki. Wow, that's a lot to read, and it's all based on a movie too. In 1994, it made a movie.
Well, that's what the kind of the genre or the theme was behind the Puppet Master movies. And they rerun them on the Sci-Fi Channel every once in a while. I like them. I thought they were cool. They got like this big, strong dude that's like super strong, but his head's like really tiny. Just different characters. He's got one guy that has a German helmet, kind of like a head, like the top of his head. And his teeth are bullets, and he has a flamethrower for an arm.
So I'm sorry. I was just looking at the captions to these different photographs under the Puppet Masters.
Oh, so you see it then?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
So you see what I mean by Major Hess?
Yeah.
And the big, strong dude, he was a soldier that he knew at one point. Sunny Manitoba. That's the province in Canada that Mike GPO lives in.
Brown shirts. Douglas Reed, 1988. Judea declares war on Germany. Jews of all the world unite in action. Wow, this is some heavy stuff. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna leave this open so I can read it later. You got me interested now. Anyway, my wife's waving at me. I'm gonna get that paperwork done before tomorrow because I'm gonna mail it off to my retirement. They've been bugging me about some paperwork that I haven't filled out, so gotta get that done.
Well, I will keep my eye on the phone, and when you come back, oh gosh, I love this bar.
Which one?
Oh, this one. This is one by a fairly new pourer. Bay Ridge or Bay City Bullion. Look at the deep, absolutely beautiful.
Now that is something I could get interested in. That's not before. That must have been a mold.
Yeah, it was a mold, and nobody knows where he's getting these molds because he does some of the most intricate stuff. 101 grams. It's almost 3 ounces.
That's almost 3 ounces?
Yeah. But absolutely beautiful.
Do you have any on the way that you've purchased that you haven't said anything, or do you have one eyed on a certain design?
Do what now?
Now, are you looking for a certain design, or as they come up, you buy them?
Oh, no. I misunderstood.
Okay.
This was done with a mold, but I don't know where Supplement, the Silver Supplement's the one who does it. I don't know where he's getting these type of designs, but they turn out just absolutely astounding. I have to say this is one of my favorite bars out of the collection.
Interesting. Okay, my wife's waving at me again. Just
Okay. Well, I'll keep an eye on my phone, and if I see you come back, Cajun just went on.
We'll go to Cajun and tell him that I'll come back later.
Okay, all right. If I'm available, I will see you a little bit later.
Not a problem. And tomorrow, I'll be on tomorrow.
Okay. Are you gonna join Hector's stream or not?
Cajun?
I'm talking to Hector. Cajun stream.
Yeah, if he's still there, available.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll see him in a little bit if I'm still there.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one.
Everyone, thank you for coming in, and I'll see someone and everyone later.
Bye bye.
I don't know how to say other way to say it. Go bye. Goodbye, everybody.